Hello, Nobel Achievers. Today, we'll talk about one of the very great episodes on the life of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It is basically a very great lesson for all of us, wherever we are in life. To me, it was a very great eye opener when I first read about that. It still gives me goosebumps till date. Now, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was actually born as Nimai in Navadvip in West Bengal. As a child, he was extremely precocious, extremely intelligent, used to master things just like that. So, over a period of time, he became a very great scholar. He used to take scholars from other states, other places. They used to come for debates with him, and then he would mercilessly dissect them in no time. Absolutely. And people used to run away, no, with whatever dignity which were left intact. He used to go. So he was very popular in Navadvip, and by the dint of his sheer intellectual prowess, he also made a lot of friends. Now, this is a period of of Nimai, as he was called, before he became a Bhakti Yoga Colossus later as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he had a lot of friends. Now, the incident I am going to relate to you is when Nimai and his friends were crossing the Ganges in a boat. So at that time, Nimai, as an authority he had written a treatise on one of the Shastras, and he was telling some of his friends, "Oh, I would like you to hear to the commentary I have written on this particular Shastra." One of the friends heard for a minute and then subsequently said, "Oh my God." So Nimai was a little confused. So he asked his friend, "What is the issue? What problem is it? Is something wrong?" He said, "No, no, Nimai, what you have written is something extraordinary, too much, mind blowing, to put it in a way, heart enchanting in another way. So much so that nobody will look at what I have written." So Nimai said, "Oh, does it bother you?" And then took the entire treatise of what he has written into the Ganges. So that was his magnificent heart. Now, why am I saying this? See, Nimai at that time was not a Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He was just on the way. He was in his circles known as to be a great scholar, but extremely arrogant. Extremely arrogant. It builds when you are an authority and nobody beats you. You are arrogant. But that did not stop him from being the great generous nature he was. His stamp or his treatise was something unchallenged. And then, for the sake of his friend, that the friend should not feel hurt that his commentary on a particular Shastra will not be valued at all, he simply took his entire treatise and just threw it in the Ganges. His friend tried to stop, but the damage was done. He didn't care about it. This is the least he could do for a friend who is really hurt. So that was his very great nature. Now, where I get baffled is that how can somebody we slot people into slots? Okay, somebody is arrogant, so he will not be kind-hearted. We put buckets, but these are totally mutually exclusive. With such intellectual prowess, his heart was exactly where it needed to be, and he just I don't know what to say. It was an act of great spontaneity. He just threw out his work into the Ganges. It still gives me goosebumps as to what a great personality, what an extraordinary personality Chaitanya Mahaprabhu during his days of intellectual prowess as Nimai was. I hope you found it enlightening and you could learn something from this. Thank you.